Jai Shri Gurudev. Welcome to Biology online class. Today let us study the structure of a sperm. Sperm, it's a microscopic structure. It contains three parts, that is head, neck, middle piece and tail. See, sperm is a microscopic structure. It consists of four major parts. The first one is head, the second one is neck, the third one is middle piece and the fourth one is tail. See, the first one is head. Head contains a elongated haploid nucleus. Head contains a elongated haploid nucleus. See, this is the nucleus, and this nucleus contains haploid set of chromosomes. Andre ee nucleus alli headina nucleus alli 23 chromosomes irutte. So sperms are haploid. So head contains an elongated haploid nucleus. Elongated haploid nucleus with haploid sets of chromosomes, and the anterior portion of the head, the anterior means upper part, the anterior portion of the head covered with a cap-like structure. See, this cap-like structure is called acrosome. Acrosome. See, the anterior portion of the head covered with a cap-like structure called acrosome. Acrosome filled with enzymes. See, acrosome filled with three enzymes. The first one is hyaluronidase. The second one is acrosin, and the third one is neuraminidase. See, these are the three enzymes present in the acrosome part of the sperm. The first one is hyaluronidase, acrosin and neuraminidase. See, these three enzymes helps the sperm in penetrating the ovum. Ovum, it's a female gamete. See, if you consider, this is a female gamete, that is ovum, and this is male gamete, that is sperm. See, sperm head ovum na penetrate ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ ಹೆಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ acrosome ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಮೂರು ಎಂಜೈಮ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Help the sperm to penetrate the ovum. So finally we can say that the acrosome helps in fertilization of ovum. Acrosome helps in fertilization of ovum. See, this is about head. Head contains an elongated haploid nucleus, means it contains 23 chromosomes. The anterior portion of the head covered by a cap-like structure called acrosome. Acrosome filled with three enzymes, neuraminidase, acrosin and hyaluronidase, that will helps the sperm in penetrating the ovum, or you can say that helps in fertilization of ovum. The next part is neck. See, this portion is neck. The neck contains two centrioles. See, this is proximal centriole lies just behind the nucleus. So, the proximal centriole lies just behind the nucleus, and this is distal centriole. These are the two centrioles present in the neck region. The first one is proximal centriole lies just behind the nucleus. See, this is the nucleus, an elongated haploid nucleus present in the head region. Just behind the nucleus, there is a presence of proximal centriole, and then this one is distal centriole. See, a long fiber arising from the distal centriole is called axial filament. See, you can observe the blue color long filament here. This is nothing but axial filament, and this long fiber arising from the distal centriole and runs throughout the length of the sperm. So you can observe here the blue colored long fiber runs throughout the length of the sperm. This is nothing but axial filament arising from the distal centriole, or it's a fiber arising from the distal centriole that runs throughout the length of the sperm. See, this is about neck region. Two centrioles are present. Proximal centriole lies just behind the nucleus, and then distal centriole. A long fiber arising from the distal centriole is called axial filament that runs throughout the length of the sperm. ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಟಲ್ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಯೋಲ್ ಇಂದ ಅರೈಸ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತ ಈ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಫೈಬರ್ ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಲೂ ಕಲರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಈ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಫೈಬರ್ನ ಆಕ್ಸಿಯಲ್ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಯಲ್ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಔಟ್ ದ ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸಿ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ನೆಕ್ ರೀಜನ್. ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ರೀಜನ್ ಈಸ್ ಮಿಡಲ್ ಪೀಸ್. See, from here to here, see, this region is middle piece. Middle piece contains numerous mitochondria. See, middle piece contains numerous mitochondria. So mitochondria produce energy. Mitochondria produce energy that will facilitate the movement of tail. ಈ ಟೇಲ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಬೇಕು. ಆ ಎನರ್ಜಿಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಮೈಟೋಕಾಂಡ್ರಿಯಾ. ಆ ಮೈಟೋಕಾಂಡ್ರಿಯಾ ಇರೋದು ಮಿಡಲ್ ಪೀಸಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಮಿಡಲ್ ಪೀಸ್ ಕಂಟೈನ್ಸ್ ನ್ಯೂಮರಸ್ ಮೈಟೋಕಾಂಡ್ರಿಯಾ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೇಲ್, ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೇಟ್ ದ ಮೊಟಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್, ಸೊ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ಯಾವಾಗ ಮೈಟೋಕಾಂಡ್ರಿಯಾಯಿಂದ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಆ ಎನರ್ಜಿಯನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಟೇಲ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಟೇಲ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮು ಮೊಟೈಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಸ್ಪರ್ಮು ಮೊಟೈಲ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ದ ಮೈಟೋಕಾಂಡ್ರಿಯಾ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ that is required for the movement of tail that will facilitate the motility of the sperm required for fertilization. So fertilization ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ ಮೊಟೈಲ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ ಮೊಟೈಲ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಟೈಲ್ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಟೈಲ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಬೇಕು. ಆ ಎನರ್ಜಿಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಮೈಟೋಕಾಂಡ್ರಿಯಾ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೀಸ್ ನ್ಯೂಮರಸ್ ಮೈಟೋಕಾಂಡ್ರಿಯಾ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಮಿಡಲ್ ಪೀಸ್ region. See, this is about the middle piece, and this mitochondria produce energy source for swimming. So sperm swim ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ ಮೊಟೈಲ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಮೈಟೋಕಾಂಡ್ರಿಯಾ ಇಂದ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಮೈಟೋಕಾಂಡ್ರಿಯಾ ಮಿಡಲ್ ಪೀಸ್ ರೀಜನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ರೀಜನು ಟೇಲ್ ರೀಜನ್. See, this is the tail region. The movement of tail facilitate the motility of sperm that is required for fertilization. ಸೊ ಈ ಟೇಲ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೇ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ ಮೊಟೈಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ ಮೊಟೈಲ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೇ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಆಗೋವಂಥದ್ದು. ಸಿ ಈ ಟೇಲು ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಸೋರ್ಸನ್ನು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಮೈಟೋಕಾಂಡ್ರಿಯಾ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ ಸರೌಂಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ ಮೆಂಬ್ರೇನ್. Plasma membrane surrounds the whole body of sperm. See, this is the plasma membrane. Plasma membrane surrounds the whole body of the sperm. See, a human male ejaculates 200 to 300 millions of sperms. Human male ejaculates 200 to 300 millions of sperms during coitus. Coitus means it's a copulation. So ejaculates 200 to 300 millions of sperms. Ejaculates means, or you can say ejaculation means releasing of semen. Releasing of semen. See, I already explained the topic semen. Semen means seminal plasma secreted by the accessory glands mixed with sperm. See, the seminal fluid secreted by the accessory glands. Which are the accessory glands of male reproductive system? Seminal vesicle, prostate gland and bulbourethral gland secretes the seminal fluid. Seminal fluid mixed with sperms. Seminal fluid mixed with sperms is called semen, and the releasing of this semen is called ejaculation. See, ejaculatory duct. So, ejaculatory duct ejaculates the semen from testes to outside through urethra. Ejaculatory duct ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? semen ಅನ್ನ outside ಗೆ ejaculate ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Ejaculation was nothing but releasing of semen. See, during coitus 200 to 300 millions of sperms are released. If the sperm count is less than 20 million per ml, so 1 ml seminal fluid, or you can say 1 ml semen ಅಲ್ಲಿ 20 million ಗಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ sperm count ಇದ್ರೆ the person is said to be sterile, and the condition is called oligospermia. See, what is oligospermia? If the sperm count is less than 20 million per ml. ml ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ semen. So 1 ml semen ಅಲ್ಲಿ 20 million ಗಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ sperm count ಇದ್ರೆ that condition is nothing but sterile condition, and it is called oligospermia. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 ml of semen ಅಲ್ಲಿ around 100 millions of sperms ಇರಬೇಕು. ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ 20 million ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಸ್ಟೆರೈಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಆಲಿಗೋಸ್ಪರ್ಮಿಯಾ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್, human male ejaculates about 200 to 300 millions of sperms during coitus. See, ಇಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ 60% of the sperm must have normal size and shape, and 40% of the sperms must show vigorous motility. ವಿಗರಸ್ ಮೊಟಿಲಿಟಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮೊಟಿಲಿಟಿ, ಫಾಸ್ಟಾಗಿ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್, ಫಾರ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ 60% ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಶೋ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಶೇಪ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 40% ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಶೋ ವಿಗರಸ್ ಮೊಟಿಲಿಟಿ. ಸೊ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ 60% ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ಸಿಗೆ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಮತ್ತು ಶೇಪ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ 60% ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ 40% ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮೊಟಿಲಿಟಿ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ವಿಗರಸ್ ಮೊಟಿಲಿಟಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ದೆನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಕ್ಕರ್. ಸೊ 60% ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಶೇಪ್, whereas 40% of the sperms must show vigorous motility. See, this is the structure of a human sperm. So the human sperm composed of 4 major parts: head, neck, middle piece and tail. See, head contains a nucleus. Actually, this nucleus contains how many chromosomes? 23 chromosomes, means it's a haploid nucleus. So 23 chromosomes present in the nucleus. So that's why you can write here nucleus containing chromosomal material. Nucleus containing chromosomal material. The anterior part of the head covered by a cap-like structure called acrosome. Acrosome filled with 3 enzymes: neuraminidase, acrosin and hyaluronidase, that helps the sperm in penetrating the ovum, or you can say that helps in fertilization of ovum. The next part is neck. It contains 2 centriole, proximal centriole and distal centriole. A long fiber arising from the distal centriole is nothing but axial filament that runs throughout the length of the sperm. You can observe here the blue color long fiber, so that runs throughout the length of the sperm, that arising from the distal centriole. Here there is a presence of distal centriole. Mitochondria contains middle piece contains numerous mitochondria, and mitochondria produce energy, and that energy required for the movement of tail, and the entire body of the spore surrounded by a plasma membrane. And human male ejaculates 200 to 300 millions of sperms during coitus. See, 60% of them must have normal size and shape, and 40% of them must show vigorous motility for normal fertilization. Thank you.